What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with some more news. Now, the news never stops and neither does Wrestlelamia, so join us now as we look at the wildest wrestling news stories and rumors you need to know, including Raw's ridiculous ratings, the whereabouts of Rusev, Sting's Super Showdown status, 3 new signings to the WWE, a rumor killer on Samoa Joe being suspended, Rey Mysterio on vacation, and Andrade Is Innocent. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos. But let's waste no further time and get straight into the first story as Raw ratings drop. The road to WrestleMania looks to have hit a little bump, at least in the Raw ratings. Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer Figure 4 Online reports the ratings were bad. Really bad. Raw last night did 2.17 million viewers, which would be amongst the lowest non-holiday and non-football numbers in the history of the show. The only non-holiday Raw shows that weren't against major football competition in modern history that were lower were 2 episodes last year against major NBA playoff games. For a non-holiday show without major sports competition, it was the lowest in the last 23 years. However, the WWE did score big with the 18 to 49 demographic, with Diamond Dave noting WWE did have the top 3 spots in the 18 to 49 demographic on cable. The WWE did a good job promoting the show, but once again, Raw could not hold its first hour viewers. Do you think the WWE should be concerned with its latest ratings? Be sure to leave your comments down below. Next up, an NXT star goes under the knife. NXT star Karen Q has been recovering from a broken leg and now she requires a second surgery to repair it. Karen tweeted an update on her situation saying, "Today will be 27 weeks post-surgery. Tomorrow I'll be going under the knife again. Some may see this as a setback, but I see it as an opportunity to heal properly, mentally and physically so that I'll be unstoppable in the ring." We wish Karen Q a full and fast recovery. Next up, 3 new WWE signings. The WWE continues to break out the checkbook, apparently signing 2 more independent stars to the roster. Wrestling Inc. recently reported that former Evolve champion Timothy Thatcher will be starting training at the WWE Performance Center. Squared Circle Sirens is also reporting that indie star Aja Pereira also started training. Pereira, 25, who made her debut in 2013, is an independent wrestler based out of Atlanta, Georgia. She formerly held a Shine Tag Team Championship alongside AEW's Big Swole and was the Girl Fight Champion. She's also a former Shine Nova Champion. She received a WWE tryout back in December last year at the Performance Center. In addition to Thatcher and Pereira, it was confirmed on last night's episode of WWE Backstage that Impact Wrestling's Killer Kross has now signed with WWE and is now training at the WWE Performance Center. Kross has actually appeared before in WWE on February 2015 edition of Monday Night Raw, where he teamed with Darren Young to take on the Ascension. Now all WWE need to do is sign up Scarlett Bordeaux and have them face off against Lana and Lashley at Mania. Kidding. Next up, Sting's Super Showdown status. Wrestling fans know that Sting has hinted at a return to the ring for one more big match, and recently there were rumblings that the Stinger might be lacing up his boots for a match at the Saudi Arabia Super Showdown event. Sting's presence there would undoubtedly be a crowd pleaser, as it would anywhere, but the WWE knows how much Saudi officials enjoy bringing in legends, so Sting would be a coup. However, PW Insider is now reporting, as noted several weeks ago in the Elite section of PWInsider.com, there had been a push for Sting to be used at the 27th February event, but as of last night, we are told those talks have died down. You can be certain if the money is right and Sting's body is up to the task, we'll be seeing the Stinger at least one more time in the WWE. Next up, Booker T has some advice for the revival. The 2-time WWE Hall of Famer Booker T likes to share his insights into what's going on in the wrestling world. During his Hall of Fame podcast, he offered some advice for the revival's Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson.
Turn down 700,000.
Oh, each?
A piece. That's a lot of money, man. If I can give them any advice, I should take the money. You know, if they came to me and said, "Hey, Book, we're gonna give you $1 million a year. All right, you ain't gonna win no titles. Okay." All right, we'll get you some TV time. You know, we're going to give you a 15-year contract. I'm going to shut the hell up.
Although we hate to disagree with the 5-time WCW World Champion, Booker T should remember when he left the WWE for TNA for several years. If the Revival are being upfront about their desire to work someplace where they feel they'll have more opportunities, as opposed to stringing the WWE along for the biggest possible contract, not that there's anything wrong with this as it helped out stars such as Randy Orton and Edge, it's doubtful that Dawson and Wilder will have to pinch pennies if they sign with AEW. Next up, a rumor killer on Samoa Joe. The WWE Universe is hearing a variety of stories as to why Samoa Joe hasn't been seen on WWE television. While it's known that Joe was hurt on the 27th January edition of Raw, there are also rumors circulating the Samoan submission machine has been suspended for a wellness policy violation. However, Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful.com recently tweeted, "In regards to the rumors of possible suspensions coming in WWE, top staff within the company have vehemently denied to Fightful.com and Fightful Select that Samoa Joe is suspended. We'll continue to follow Joe's status closely." But what's happened to Rusev? Where is he? No, this isn't the Wrestlelamia special edition of Hide and Go Seek, but it's starting to look like it. Fans didn't see Rusev at the 3rd February edition of Raw, leading to speculation where the Bulgarian Brute is. WrestlingNews.co addressed some of the insane stories going around, including one that Rusev is injured and another that Rusev and Lana have split. Rusev took to Twitter to deny the injury rumors, while Wrestling News' Paul Davis commented, "A company source told me that Lana and Rusev are still happily married." No word if Rusev is one of the rumored group of wrestlers set to take time off for wellness policy violations. The current rumors that several WWE superstars are being suspended, which hopefully won't affect their push. Next up is Rey Mysterio taking time off. That hammerlock DDT to the concrete seems to be the go-to way to write wrestlers off television. The WWE used the bit when Andrade knocked Humberto Carrillo out of action, then saw Carrillo get some revenge on the United States champion, performing the same move and sending Andrade packing so he could serve his wellness policy suspension. As you may have seen during the 3rd February Raw, Angel Garza took out Rey Mysterio with the same move, with Diamond Dave Meltzer speculating on Wrestling Observer Radio that the Master of the 619 may be taking time off for a vacation. If the rumors of other WWE superstars being suspended for wellness violations is true, it wouldn't surprise us to see the WWE write each of them out with DDTs to the concrete. That's knowing the writer's lack of imagination, or Vince McMahon's. As for Andrade vs Carrillo, Wrestling Inc.'s Mark Middleton noted, "It's been reported that WWE has had plans for a lengthy feud between Andrade and Carrillo, which could end up going into WrestleMania 36. Knowing each wrestler's abilities, it wouldn't be a surprise if they wrestle in a ladder match at the Showcase of the Immortals." The Andrade vs Carrillo feud has been one of the highlights on Raw, and with any luck, Angel Garza may end up becoming a regular on Raw. Next up, a quick story as the Kabuki Warriors set a new record. The Warriors are in the record book for holding the Women's Tag Team Championship the longest. Asuka and Kairi Sane broke the Iconics record of 120 days, and given the Kabuki Warriors' lack of title defenses, they may also break Billie Kay and Peyton Royce's record of time without defending the belt. And our final story of today is Andrade innocent? The United States Champion has been the latest victim to fall to the WWE's wellness policy and has effectively been suspended for 30 days. However, former WWE employee Hugo Savinovich believes that Andrade is innocent. Savinovich has connections in the business and spoke up by saying, "The situation with Andrade bothers me a lot because I have been one of those people supporting him 100%. His reputation, his professionalism, and his family lineage. Now, while studying this case, I found out some things. Wrestlers in the company have much more information on this and how the drug testing works." He went on to say, "Wrestlers in WWE have commented about this situation in the locker room, a world where you'll hear all sorts of things. Andrade, I dare say it publicly, I understand, is innocent." He compared Andrade's testing to the recent suspension of Primo Colón, where Primo could not attend the test and by default, the company recognized it as a fail and suspended him. The same could be applied to Andrade, where he was on holiday with Charlotte Flair in December, and he was possibly asked to fly over back to the States during the holiday break, just like Primo, but wasn't able to cut it short. And we'll keep you updated on this story as soon as any more information is revealed. But there you have it guys, the latest wrestling news and rumors you need to know. Be sure to leave your comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.